Today we're celebrating Earth Day. Today marks the 40th anniversary of Earth Day. So we're pleased to welcome some students who are actually here from Unionville Meadows Public School. And we're pleased to welcome Ashley McDonald, the teacher of the grade 7 class, and also Sarah Miranda and Deanna Scafidi. Welcome to the show, ladies. We're really excited to have you here today. And maybe we could start off with you, Ashley. Who is Green? This is a great program that some of the school systems in York Region are working with. What does it really focus in on when it comes to Who is Green?
The program is really great because it gives all students the independence to do different things. So it hones in on their abilities and their interests, and Who is Green basically is broken up into 3 areas. They can either focus on reduce, reuse, and recycle. And they can do it individually or in small groups, from doing, a different recycling program to doing a litter pickup or doing an awareness thing. So it's focused around giving time, raising money and giving it to an organization that's green, or building awareness and throughout the school and the community, depending on the size of what they want to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think the word awareness is so key, especially when you're educating the youth, because they are the future.
Yeah.
Is it sort of one of the more important messages to make sure that they learn this at an early age so it just becomes a natural flow of their life?
Definitely at an early age, and again, it is Who is Green, but the idea is they're becoming global citizens and they're continuing to do these things throughout their lives. Yeah. And the nice thing with our school is it already is a green school. It's actually a gold green school in York Region, and we have multiple things going on within that school, and this just emphasizes that and gives students an opportunity to see it in the classroom and outside of the classroom, and kind of continue to have those conversations that they need to have at multiple levels.
I love that it's empowering them to take the idea and run with it, in whatever way they want. Now, Sarah, what did you do when it came to doing your Who is Green project? What were you inspired by?
Oh, well, see, I have a dog, and my dad was walking the dog at 2 in the morning, and he saw there's a big sign outside our school telling what's happening.
Okay.
But it was actually on, and it's really bright, and so it's wasting a lot of energy.
Wow,
so,
it's on. How often is the light on?
Well, actually, it's a timer, so it turns on right when it becomes dark and turns off when it becomes light again.
So it's on all the time, basically, at night. Yeah.
What did you feel, when your dad brought this to your attention? What did you first think of when you heard that this light was on all night long?
Well, it's like, wow, how much energy are we wasting? We're saying we're a gold eco school, but look at this.
Maybe we're not.
That's
maybe we can make a positive change, right?
It's amazing to see your inquisitiveness and even question, we are a gold school, but we're doing this. You have a little bonum there, and it's the staff, or it's the classroom guy, right, Ashley?
Yeah.
Well, it's in the Who is Green kit in the program, they basically come with a gender neutral doll, and this one obviously is green, and they get an opportunity to put little parts of, what they've been involved in, what character they've shown, and what green initiative they've done.
And so tell us about some of the different things on the doll then, Sarah,
well,
that represent green.
Well, a lot of people did a lot of different things. Some kids, Imran and Jeffrey, they did a walk. They walked to school and they encouraged other grades, and they made it a competition. So they put on these shoes, and they even came up with a logo and stuff. It's really cool.
That's great. So that represents walking instead of driving to school every day.
Yeah.
Great.
And then these other kids in my class, they decided to see, laptops are plugged in because we all do computer work, but the thing is they're plugged in all night long, and it apparently wastes, they called power stream, and they found out it wastes a lot of energy.
Wow.
And then they asked the caretakers they're actually going to unplug them after 4 hours, so it's saving a lot of energy.
So the computers shut down now at night at your school.
Yeah.
Nice.
So they put a little plug belt here.
I love this. All of these things that you're showing on the bear really represent the change you made. And the one change that you made and you added to the bear was the lights, right?
Yeah.
Can you show us this really neat feature?
So I was at the dollar store and I found these, and they represents the nature that we are protecting by turning off the lights, and the light represents the lights that we're turning off.
Well, that's very cute and all-encompassing. And Deanna, you had a group, and you guys went out and had a little bit of an adventure, too, with the Village Grocer, didn't you?
Yeah, well, we had a bake sale, and it was actually really fun because we got to go bake goods in the bakery, and we showed characteristics like initiative, because we took the initiative to go and make the stuff and have a bake sale. And
Yeah.
then we showed optimism because we were really excited, responsibility, and perseverance.
I love that. And maybe if you want to pass over this book, this is great. This is like a gigantic scrapbook that you'll never forget what you did at the Village Grocer. So here, there's some pictures on here.
Yeah.
How many students went out to the bake sale to help you, accomplish your goal?
It was myself, our teacher, and
Effie and Sophia.
Sophia, and also Effie.
And you're
Margaret
raising
Brothers.
money for a good cause, right?
Yeah.
What was that?
It was WWF. So we raised money for them, and Haiti came along too, so we donated a little bit to them too, because we felt it would be nice to donate some to them.
Wow.
I have to say, Ashley, I'm so impressed by these students. And when I think back to us in grade 7, I wonder what were we doing to contribute? But it's so amazing that this is the way now. Green and eco-friendly living is part of their curriculum. What sort of strides or changes have you seen in the students?
I think a significant stride, but I think it goes back to starting young again and kind of seeing that trickling effect moving up. And in our school in particular, we had a grant from the town of Markham to do, we have actually green recycling and all that stuff in our school, which many schools don't. And, our kids are really aware and getting used to the daily things that you need to do in order to stay green, whether it's walking to school or the recycling or contributing or building awareness. And it's not something you have to ask. It's that automatic thing that students are now doing, and they're teaching their families at home.
Wow.
Asking mom and dad for litterless lunches and doing different initiatives, and it's building character, which is really important.
And I think it's important to start building character through the green. Great program, great program. As a teacher, are you noticing this whole education blend, if you will?
Exactly. It makes it a lot easier, but the nice thing about this too, it's independent. It's not saying you have to do this or this is what you have to learn. It's giving students an opportunity to do something that they have an interest in and go with it. So, they're all feeling green and going green. So it's something that's natural.
Thank you so
Beautiful.
much, girls, and I'm sure you feel so proud, and we're proud of all your accomplishments. You can also go to the Who is Green website for more information, and a special thanks to Unionville Meadow Public School. We'll be right back.